Okay. Incident 1. Pirates of the Caribbean number 1. In June of 1989, 10-year-old Luke Brawl of Asheville, North Carolina, was riding Pirates of the Caribbean with his family when another boat rammed into the side of the boat they were on. The impact amputated his right thumb, which was resting on the side of the boat. Incident 2. Pirates of the Caribbean number 2. On February 1st, 2005, a 77-year-old Minnesota woman lost consciousness and died after riding the Pirates of the Caribbean. A medical examiner's report said the victim was in poor health and she had several mini-strokes. The report concluded that her death was not unexpected. Incident 3. Pirates of the Caribbean number 3. On August 6, 2009, a 47-year-old employee playing the role of a pirate in the Captain Jack's Pirate Tutorial show accidentally slipped on a puddle on the stage and hit his head on a wall. He was taken to Florida Hospital in Orlando with injuries involving a broken vertebrae in his neck and severe lacerations on his head that required 55 stitches. He died 4 days later due to complications from the fall. Incident 4. Pirates of the Caribbean number 4. On July 10, 2014, a man in his 40s from the United Kingdom was hospitalized after losing the tips of his ring and pinky fingers on his right hand while riding the Pirates of the Caribbean. The guest had his hand outside of the ride vehicle at the time of the incident. Incident 5. Skyway number 1. On May 23, 1982, a 20-year-old worker was standing near the ledge of the Fantasy Land station when the Skyway started up. She grabbed onto a seat and traveled 100 feet before a staff member stopped the ride. Some visitors climbed onto the roof of a nearby building but could not reach her. She fell 15 feet to the roof, slid off, and dropped another 20 feet to the ground. She injured her back but survived. Incident 6. Skyway number 2. On February 14, 1999, a 65-year-old part-time custodian was killed when he fell off a seat. Incident 7. Space Mountain number 1. On August 12, 1980, a 10-year-old girl from Caracas, Venezuela, became ill while riding Space Mountain. She later died of a pre-existing heart condition and hypoxia. Incident 8. Space Mountain number 2. In 1998, a 37-year-old man was hit on the head by a falling object. His left arm was paralyzed and he suffered from short-term memory loss, losing his job as a result. 2 objects were discovered at the bottom floor of Space Mountain, a camera and a candle from Frontierland. Incident 9. Space Mountain number 3. On August 1st, 2006, a 6-year-old boy fainted after riding Space Mountain and was taken to Celebration Hospital where he died. The victim was a terminal cancer patient visiting the Magic Kingdom as a part of the Give Kids the World program. The medical examiner's report showed that he died of natural causes due to a metastatic pulmonary blastoma tumor. Incident 10. Space Mountain number 4. On December 7th, 2006, a 73-year-old man lost consciousness while riding Space Mountain. He was transported to a hospital and died 3 days later. The medical examiner found that the man died of natural causes due to a heart condition. Incident 11. Space Mountain number 5. On May 21st, 2007, a brawl broke out after 5 intoxicated teenagers, all from Shirley, New York, swore and spat on other customers near Space Mountain. The Orange County Sheriff's Office reported that a 19-year-old man was threatening security shortly before the brawl started, and an arriving officer used a taser on a 17-year-old girl after she allegedly punched a security officer, and everyone came under control. All 5 teens, ranging from 14 to 20 years old, were arrested on charges of battery on a law enforcement officer and resisting arrest with violence, but only 2 were released with a $2,300 bond the following day. Incident 12. Space Mountain number 6. On July 7, 2015, a 55-year-old woman from Kingsport, Tennessee, died of cardiopulmonary arrest and septic shock at Florida Hospital Celebration after losing consciousness while on the ride. According to the medical examiner, her medical history showed a history of hypertension and congestive heart failure. Incident 13. Haunted Mansion number 1. On October 19, 1991, a 15-year-old girl from Sarasota was critically injured after she fell onto the ride's tracks. According to witness, she was jumping from car to car and fell onto the track, where she was dragged under a moving car for at least 50 feet. Before the ride stopped, she was airlifted to Orlando Regional Medical Center, where she underwent emergency surgery for head and facial injuries. Incident 14. Haunted Mansion number 2. On July 31st, 2018, a 24-year-old from Winter Garden, who was a former Disney World cast member, entered a restricted area of the attraction and stole various costumes, props, and other items worth over $7,000. The suspect was arrested on May 17, 2019, and charged with burglary, grand theft, and dealing in stolen property. Incident 15. Haunted Mansion number 3. On April 12, 2021, a 66-year-old woman fell and broke her wrist while exiting the ride vehicle. Incident 16. Splash Mountain. On November 5, 2000, a 37-year-old man from St. Petersburg, Florida, was fatally injured while trying to exit the ride vehicle while it was moving. He told fellow passengers that he felt ill and attempted to reach one of the attraction's marked emergency exits. He was struck by the following ride vehicle and died at Celebration Hospital. Incident 17. Cosmic Wave Starlight Cafe. On March 1st, 2010, a 4-year-old boy from San Diego suffered severe face and neck burns after being scalded by a tray of hot nacho cheese. The accident occurred when the boy sat down to dinner in an unstable chair and grabbed a food tray to prevent himself from falling, resulting in the cheese falling off the tray and into his lap. Incident 18. On May 29, 2007, a 34-year-old woman from Clermont, Florida, was attacked by a 51-year-old park guest from Anniston, Alabama, as they waited in line at the Mad Tea Party attraction. The attacker was convicted on charges of battery and sentenced to 90 days in jail, 9 months of formal probation, and an anger management course. Incident 19. On October 17, 2019, a 50-year-old man from Orlando was arrested for lewd and lascivious molestation in multiple separate incidents. Incident 20. On May 15, 2023, a brawl broke out at the Magic Kingdom Park entrance after one family asked another to move over so they could take a photo in front of the park's Disney 100th anniversary sign. The Orange County Sheriff's Office said at least one person received medical treatment after the fight, but that they declined to press charges. Incident 21. On September 18, 2023, an adult black bear was seen in a tree near the Magic Kingdom, causing the closure of much of the west side of the park, including parts of Adventureland, Frontierland, and Liberty Square. Attractions in the park reopened when the bear was captured by personnel from the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission for relocation to an area in or near Ocala National Forest. Incident 22. On August 29, 2024, an entrance brawl in the Magic Kingdom immediately went into chaos after possible shots were fired during late evening hours. The Orange County Sheriff's Office confirmed that there was no active shooter and added that no shots were fired at all. Deputies say that a balloon was most likely responsible for the trigger. I'm sorry, but that just kind of sounds funny. 'Cause a balloon, really? Incident 23. On November 4th, 1974, a small explosion killed a 49-year-old Orlando carpenter and injured another at the maintenance area while working inside a half-finished 66-foot aluminum boat near the Magic Kingdom. Both men were taken to Orange Vista Hospital, where one of the carpenters died from his injuries. The explosion happened nearly 2 hours after the theme park closed for the night. A short time after investigating, Orange County detectives reported that glue fumes ignited by the filament of a fluorescent light may have caused the explosion. Incident 24. Typhoon Lagoon Number 1. During construction on April 25, 1988, a 59-year-old construction worker from Donora, Pennsylvania was killed in a water pipe burst during a pressure test with a 22-inch water pipe. The burst also injured 3 other workers who were installing underground pipes.